Okay, you should be able to hear me but not see me yet. I've got a fan on me tonight, so when I'm talking you may hear wind, or you may not, because it's 2 million degrees in this room. I've got all my studio lights. We will be going live, well we are live, we will be going like visual any second now, bear with me. God, it's been so long since I streamed I can't remember what to do. 3, 2, 1. I should be live. You should be seeing me. Hiya. Lee Dak, what is the music that I'm playing before my stream? It's called Nimbus, as in Nimbus 2000 from Harry Potter. It doesn't come from Harry Potter. If you go into YouTube Creator Studio, it's a free, royalty-free bit of music from them called Nimbus. Nimbus. I just liked it, so I use it for everything. Hey Wayne, have you done... I haven't actually got 129. I was meant to go downtown today to get it, and I didn't. So I'll probably get it live tomorrow. Prepping up to get issue 130 and 131, which will be coming next week. Although I will be doing 131 the week after, if they don't skip a week, if that makes sense. Because I've got to get the DeLorean out the case to do a showcase and all lit up and all that. Which is one of the reasons, if you're watching this, Matthew Borum, your daughter Quinn is apparently my youngest fan. So I thought I'd mention that. That's the reason I can't light it up tonight, because it's still in the case. Because I've had so much on. Because I haven't live streamed for a month. What with the X-Wing, the Back to the Future, the Bismarck, the Terminator, the Victory, prepping for the Victory, because I'm going to be going to see the Victory. I'm going to talk about that shortly. There's just been so much on. And then trying to sort out some new builds as well, as you probably heard, and I know Sophia's going to be really happy with this, about the Ghostbusters being released at the end of the year. So we expect to see some TV adverts over the Christmas period, I'm sure. So get him off you then and stop farting. What? What are you talking about, Narcoleptic Tinkerer? Fairway, hi all. John Fairbrother Figures Channel, hiya. I thought he meant he had one of his subscribers on his shoulders for a second. Have I? I don't know. Can you hear me okay? I can see my green bar going up and down, so I guess you all can hear me fine. So, yes, I know you've all had your issues, including issue 131. That's why I've delayed actually doing the DeLorean video. I didn't want too many videos going up this week, because it's only going to be some more of the plutonium box I've got right there. Just putting some insides in it and stuff like that. There's not a lot going on with that one. But how many of you are actually continuing past 131? That would be interesting to know. Fleetwood J, you want to see my ET? Look, this is my ET. Now, this is the one that I think Fleetwood J actually found it for me on eBay that I ordered. And when it came through, it needed work. I don't mind saying that. Only one of the lights in the eyes worked. And the finger, they're like Christmas tree lights. So if in the olden days, back when I was a young kid, when a light used to come on, to make a blinker effect, it used to have a heat element in it. So once it got hot, the element would release, so the light would turn off. And then as it retracts again, it would turn on. That's how the blinker lights worked. That's how this ET worked. And they were really, really old, crusty, fragile LEDs in there. So I took the whole thing apart and replaced all the LEDs. So it's got blue eyes again and he's got a finger. And if I turn him on, he looks a bit freaky, but there we go. And he doesn't blink. I hated that blink on it. So I fixed him so he doesn't blink now. But that is my ET, which is going in the retro corner next to my Mr. Stay Puft, which Fleetwood J sent me. So I'm really happy with that. So thank you very much. Hello from Russia. Hello, Russia. Tony Healy, hi, how much do you spend each month on parts? Now, do you want me to discuss that? Or because Mrs. Welder Wayne's in the channel, the wife. Well, $8.99 straight away for the DeLorean. This is pound. What is it? $8.99 times 2 for the Bismarck and Terminator. $44.99 for the Victory, which I will show you that in a minute. What else am I doing? The X-Wing is $10.99, I think, for the premium. But I haven't had any X-Wings after 1 and 2, so I don't know what's going on there. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it as well. And I also haven't received any notification on the Hachette site for the Bismarck and the Terminator. I expected it to be sent out or payment to have come out on the 14th, but nothing. So don't know what's going on there. And I know you're all in the same boat, so believe me, if you're not getting your deliveries of Bismarck and Terminator, I'm not getting my deliveries of Bismarck and Terminator. The reason you're seeing them on the video is because I've got a subscription with Asda, believe it or not. So I go down to Asda and get them and then bring them back on the day. Normally Tuesdays they come out in Asda for some reason, and then do them that day. And then when my delivery finally does come from Hachette, I sell them on eBay. So chances are, if you're buying any of the issues of Terminator and the Bismarck on eBay, it's probably from me. Mrs. Welder Wayne, actually, she deals with that. I say, look, I'm on the milkers again today. I say to her, if she sells them on eBay, she can keep whatever she makes of them, because I don't want to see how much I'm spending. Good question, Tony. Though, thank you for that. 1971 Street Hawk. Hello, Mr. Tadjul Makar. How's it going? Long time no see. Those wearer screws are still doing good, Mark. Look. They're like, they last forever. These are available in my Amazon store, and everything that you see through the what have I done there? See, this is what happens when you press buttons. Everything you see through the victory build, I've had to add loads and loads and loads of things for the victory build, because you need hundreds and hundreds of things. You can't just get by with a screwdriver, some glue, and that's it. You need pliers, wood benders, everything. So that is a link there to my Amazon store. I have put anything I'm using in my Amazon store. So if you do question, where did I get the screwdrivers? Because I get loads of emails for that. Where do I get the wood benders? The only thing I don't get from there is the glue. I don't get my glue from the Amazon store. That comes from the range, the Glue It glue. But there you go. Narcoleptic Tinker's done with the DeLorean. Can you show us more? I will be doing that, Christian Pizza, but I'm going to do it as part of a showcase, because it's in the case. And then on top of the case at the moment, I've got my Iron Man glasses there. Look, my steampunk Iron Man glasses. Did I get them last time? I don't know. Look. Perhaps I should do the stream with this. I don't know. But it's all part of my retro corner here. And to get that out, I'm going to have to break the corner apart again and then put it back in. So let's put them there. I thought E.T.'s tummy glows too. Not on the that 80s edition I had. I didn't even know the eyes light up, Johnny, to be honest with you. I only remember the finger, but when it came, I was like, ah, yeah, the eyes did light up. So it was his heart anyway that lit up normally. Yeah, Victory's going to be brilliant. My issue 17 of the T800 is running late. I haven't received any notifications on the Hachette, because the Hachette site's been down at the beginning of the week. So when it came up, there's still nothing that's been said. You're still waiting for your X-Wing. I had a payment come out for my X-Wing, but I haven't received it yet. Hachette is the same with the Routemaster subscription. Have you got your subscription coming through, Fleetwood J, for the Routemaster? Just out of curiosity. Because I would like to know when everything comes. If you do get notification on your Hachette account page that something's been sent out, drop me a note so I can let everyone else know. Because I don't... I don't know until I look into it or someone's mentioned it, to be honest with you. I very rarely look at my account because, as I said, I'm buying them every week. So, oh, well, I got my DeLorean parts today. I think, the manual transmission, and asked them about it. They said they only do the automatic. Brown Bunny. See, in America, Brown Bunny, they replaced the automatic transmission for manual ones. So, no, the other way around. They replaced the automatic transmission for manual ones. I don't think we get the option here because we were the first country to do it, so we're let down again. But I mean, I did see people's builds of issue 131 with the start of that hood box. Why didn't they tell us at the start of the build that they were going to do this? I think they would have had a lot more people on board with it if they didn't spring them on it at the last minute. And they could have probably wired it in better rather than use a blooming flat cell battery. It doesn't make sense. It seems like it was a last minute thing of like, oh, you know what, we're going to lose a big chunk of money here because it's finished now. What can we do to keep people going to the new year? I know, let's add the hood box that we were going to give out as a freebie or as a special edition, but we'll drag it out by 29 issues. It's almost as crazy as a Apple monitor stand. Chris Camplin, I am going to be doing the Aston Martin DB5. Is there any advertisements for that coming out in the UK yet? I know it's out in the US as a re-release. I haven't seen anything for the UK, because Eagle Moss did get in touch with me about that, and I haven't heard anything since then. So, Ellie, a message came up on the Hachette site earlier saying they had a problem with the IT system at the warehouse and nothing was able to process for the foreseeable future. Well, that's good, isn't it? But they don't have any problems. Is it Eli? They have no problem sending it to supermarkets and newsagents, though. Because I've been picking them up, no problems. Hello from Holden Beach, North Carolina. Is that North Carolina? I'm guessing it is. I've just been watching your state on the Forged in Fire program before I started this stream. I love that program. Phil Beresford, I might bump during the victory round and take the kids to see it Saturday. It's free for me as I'm in... wicked. I am going to be there, Phil. I'm probably going to be there from about 10 onwards. If anyone wants to visit the victory down in Portsmouth Dockyards, it's £18 each for adults. But I'm taking Mrs. World away, and we are going to see the Mary Rose as well. Now, unfortunately, the Mary Rose, even though it's in Portsmouth Dockyards, is not part of the Portsmouth Dockyards tickets sort of thing, attractions. So you have to buy a separate ticket for the Mary Rose, which is £18 as well. So for two of us, it's like £36 to see the victory, £36 to see the Mary Rose. But I'm in Portsmouth all weekend, Phil. I'm going to be in Gunwharf probably from about 4 o'clock because I'm meeting some friends. I said I've got friends down in Portsmouth, and I think we're going to dinner at Cafe Nero or something. Cafe something. So, but yeah, we can't wait, and I'm staying in Port Solent because I love Port Solent and the boardwalks there as well. It's just going to be a great weekend. I haven't been out for so long that me and Mrs. World away, we just need a break. Mark, I need the X-Wing to hit the newsagents. I don't think that's going to happen till about August, Mark. So hopefully, then you can start getting it then. What is everyone's favourite game? Super Mario Land, Matthew, and I still need to get it. I've only got Tetris on my Game Boy at the moment. Hi Wayne, later in the year, Ecto 1 is coming out. Will you continue building it? I will be. Well, not continue. I'll be starting over again because it was only the trial that I did, Mick. So, but I believe it comes out in December, and then you find you have a couple of weeks where nothing comes out, and then they'll start the build running into the new year. But I know a lot of you are going to do it, and I told you the quality of it looked really good. So, yeah, I can't wait to start that one. That'd be another build. I think what I'm going to have to do is have a build every day. But when I do the victory, I can't do it just as a pack because it would just take too long. I've already been told that I've allowed 2 years to do it, and even that's going to be a stretch. So I'm going to be doing it by stages. Now, the victory is £44.99 a month, or $89.99 if you want it over 12 months. That's why I've picked the 24 months. And it comes in stages. As you can see, the first pack has got stages 1 to 10. So when I release the videos, I'm going to release them as stages. So stage 1 will be 1 video. Then the following week, stage 2. So that's going to be 2 years of videos building the victory. And I'm going to need that because when you see, because I'm going to do a little unboxing for you, what's in there and some of the things you have to do. Oh my God. I mean, someone was telling me that I might have to cut some copper tiles, which they sent me instructions for cutting them all, which is about 500-600 copper tiles. But I was told some of them are pre-cut, so I hope they are, because that's going to be a nightmare. Esther, hope you're keeping on an eye on Wayne spending. Mark, I've just bought a new car today. that blue Skoda you saw, yeah, it's going. So I've got myself a nice new Nissan. 1971 Street Hawk. DBS is live on Eagle Moss website. All right, excellent. I'm going to look at that after the stream then, Street Hawk. Thank you for that. What's up, Wayne? Hi, Jason. Zombie Bike 600. No updates on Terminate Dispatches from Hachette yet, but now it says you cannot buy on the shop at the moment. Yeah, the shop's been down as well. They are doing something there. But I said there's nothing stopping it coming to the newsagents and stuff at the moment. So, but everyone's going to be in the same boat, I'm guessing. I don't know if that affects Germany, though. Germany's still ploughing on. Someone sent me the link to all the digital editions for Germany. I think they're up to issue... Let me have a look here. Hang on. Where are we? Germany are up to issue 26 at the moment of the Bismarck. So... But boy, did I get some flack on that last Bismarck video. Look, the Bismarck's there. I've taken the blast bags off now because, God, that upset people. All I did if you notice, I did have blast bags on there which were actually fitted properly, but I took them off because I had a problem with it, which I'll tell you about in a minute. So I thought I'm going to redo the blast bag. So I cut these fingers off the gloves just like I did last time, but I didn't mould them and shape them. And everyone's like, oh my God, they look terrible. I'm like, I haven't even started them. It's crazy. But what had happened, the guns go up and down in the Bismarck like that, and they're on sort of like a little spindle there. What was happening with mine, the spindle that holds it in place wasn't in the sort of like cavity that they fit in. So when the gun was going up, it was just wobbling all over the place. So I had to take the whole thing apart to get it fixed. So what you saw in the video when it was moving is the working thing. No problems at all. 4-minute video. It actually took about an hour to an hour and a half to actually take the whole gun apart, all the electrics apart, fix it and put it back in. See, the things about video production that you don't see. Almost like issue 91 of the Build the DeLorean. I implore you, if you haven't seen issue 91, I am physically in tears at the end. Because even though the video is like, I don't know, 15 minutes long, it was 7 to 8 hours. It was terrible. Cafe Rouge, that's the one. Is that where we're going? Cafe Rouge. You're sending me to Builders Anonymous, are you, Mrs. Worldaway? That'll be fine. Thank you very much. Hi, waiting for Authentic Studios, a fellow Bismarck builder, still waiting for my next 4 issues. Yeah, hi, welcome to the channel. It's a shame, but I said if I don't get them from Asda, because I have to go in on Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock before anyone else gets them, and they only get 1 of each. They're not on a subscription. I haven't like signed a thing with them, but because I'm going on holiday soon, I'm going to have to go to WH Smith's and start getting them ordered. Hi, Wayne, is that a NeoPixel ring in the background? And are you putting that in the reactors? A NeoPixel ring. What are we looking at? Not the arc reactor, are you? Is that it? NeoPixel ring. Can't see anything else there. The only new thing I think I've got is the I've got the Tomitronics. Been playing with that, the 3D race thing and Sky Attack. I'm going to be demonstrating that because I haven't done an 80s video in ages. See, I've had so much on. I've got Rubik's Cube now. I still want to get Super Mario Land, except for the Game Boy. Jay sent me the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And I'm hoping to go on top of that cabinet there to have a big track from the 80s. I want a big track. Wayne, have you checked out Savage Builds on Discovery yet? It started yesterday. Adam Savage made an Iron Man suit out of titanium. I've been watching it on YouTube, Svi. I don't know if it's a joint thing, but yeah, that was on YouTube, that video. I watch Adam Savage. Some of the things he makes is amazing, especially the full spacesuit and even the helmet was amazing. Tetris is all you need. David Fenn, on QI, quite interesting, the Twitter channel, they said that if you have a period of dramatic stress and tension, playing Tetris straight after alleviates the effects of potential PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, post-traumatic PT stress syndrome, PTS, whatever, that is supposed to alleviate the effects by playing Tetris. Little bit of useless knowledge for you on this Thursday evening. Is that backdrop behind you R2D2 and 3PO a poster, or have you had it printed? 1971 Street, I had it printed by a guy called Mike Berry. Now, I apologise, but Mike Perry got the rights to print it from the artist who made it, and I can't think for the life of me what that is. As a matter of fact, Mark Tadgell, do you remember what the guy's name is? Can you put it in chat so I can give him a credit too? He printed it out for me. He's on the R2D2 Builders site, the UK Builders site on Facebook, and created the corridor effect for me. That's actually cut down. It was a lot bigger than that, and unfortunately, it doesn't do it justice how big that poster is, but it's around about 1.5 meters tall by about 1 meter wide, I'll say. So, yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Mike Berry did that, but I can't remember who gave Mike the artwork for that. They don't just do that one. They do other ones as well, like the Death Star corridors and stuff like that. Really good. My son Joe wants to know, are you going to be building the Nissan GTR from Fast and Furious for Eagle Moss? When it comes out, I'll be looking at it, Jimmy, but it's only been on trial at the moment, so... Andrew Thompson, my favourite Game Boy game was the Star Trek 25th anniversary. I liked Gremlins. Gremlin was brilliant. I'm trying to think what I played. It's Gremlins and Super Mario Land was probably the one that I played the most. But, I mean, I was so happy to get hold of these Tomitronics. How's this for crazy? I ordered them off eBay. And they were really cheap because the guy lives in Basildon. And because my kids are in Basildon, I have to travel down there every other weekend to see them. I thought, you know, I'll bid for it because they weren't postage. It was collect from house. So, completely random person, travelled down to Basildon to get them. The guy answered the door, and I only bloody know him. So I was like, I know you. So what's the chances of that? Small world. After the ITU issues with Hachette website, I'm worried they'll stop there. They won't stop the build, Johnny Fairweather, because there's too much money in it for them. And if they stop the build, there'd be too much money tied up with it. I've never known a company to stop a build halfway through. Normally what would happen is, as the people in Australia have found out, it would just switch distributors and publishers. So where Bassett went like belly up in Australia, just another distributor took the job on. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. And while it's still going out to the general public, I wouldn't worry at all. These things happen, unfortunately. So, but I haven't had any notifications. I have got a good contact of the marketing team at Hachette, and they haven't mentioned anything. So, sorry if I'm getting behind on the comments. I'm always like this. I'm sorry. I talk for England. Where are we? Super Hunchback. Yeah, that was a good game. Phil Beresford. Yeah, Lee, I'm going to be doing the same things about the TA100. I said I'm going on holiday, and trust me, those one issues I have in Asda aren't going to stay there for much longer. Get manual transmission for France easy. It's a good idea, Matthew. That's what Life of Brian had mentioned before. I think it's 23 to 26. Is that the issues for the manual transmission? I can't do it now anyway. And look, once the thing's in there, not only have I got to break into the case to get it, and pull off all the wires that I put down for the reactor plate just to get to the engine bay that I'm never going to see, ever. I guarantee I'm never, ever, ever going to see the engine bay of that DeLorean ever again. I'm never going to be opening the doors again. I'm going to open the doors and all the lights and show you all the electrics when I do the showcase. And that'll probably be the last time I ever touch the thing. It's just the real... R2-D2's been sitting up there since that showcase video. It's been out once. And the battery's still charged from... whoever said don't ever let battery 18650s go completely dead? Yeah, right. They went completely dead and they charged absolutely fine. So, but yeah, I haven't used the R2-D2 at all. And occasionally I might turn the lights on for the Falcon. Oh, bless. Charlotte Grace, how do I find time to do all these builds of another job? Yeah, I've got another job. I work from home, working for the automobile industry. It's just that I get to work where I'm sitting now. So once I do my work, normally in the morning, then I will do builds in the afternoon. And then I'll work again in the evening because I can work whenever I want. But the some of the builds, you'll notice that I've been doing the builds at 5 or 6 in the morning. Because I'm an early bird. I get up at like 5 o'clock. Mrs. Welder-Wayne hates it. But yeah, I get up at... about 5 o'clock. I heard August for Ecto 1, UK end of year for you. I haven't heard that, Richard. I've heard end of year for Ecto 1. Let's hope you keep an eye on spending. Yeah, right. Where am I? No updates on terminated dispatch of Hachette yet, but now it says you cannot buy at the shops at the moment. I've got them zombie biker, no problems. You've just seen them this week. I picked mine up on Tuesday. You know what? I've gone really far back. What have I done? Bear with me while I catch up. Peter Sherrill, Wayne name dropped you at GB FanFest and EM Rep said they were going to contact you soon, read the Ecto. Someone has contacted me, Peter, but I haven't heard anything since then, which isn't surprising until they've got definites of dates and stuff, I guess. So, I am in touch with some people from Eagle Moss, but the trouble is the people I'm in touch with are normally on the customer service side, on Twitter and stuff, not the marketing side. I prefer to get in touch with the marketing people. In fact, a big shout out goes to the D'Agostini Model Space marketing people who have sent me the first pack of the Victory for free. So I really thank them for that. They sent me that because I subscribed. I said basically I just said I'd like to demonstrate it for people, see if it's going to be something that I can do, because I knew this was going to be really hard build. So can I have the first pack for free, and I'll happily subscribe, which I did. So hence why I'm paying £44.99 a month now. Stop judging, spend money. Got a new horse today. Well, my boss did, but I'll be driving it. Yeah, your dog did love that car. We almost stole Mark Tadgel's dog. His husky jumped into our car and wouldn't get out. Lee Dak, I'm scratch building Victory. 6 years. 6 years, not even halfway. Oh my god. You gotta just train yourself, Lee, to do like one stage a week. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully it's not too much. But in a minute I'm going to show you what you have to do in like stage 1. It'll turn your hair blue. How many issues is the Back to the Future car? Well, normally it was going to be 130, Alan. They've extended it by 29 issues. Or 30 if you count the one free. I don't know. Is it going up to 159 or 100? I'm sure it should be 160 and make it a nice round number. But it won't be finished for me now until the new year because I am going to be doing the extended editions. Cole Poacher, I had an email about the Aston DB5, but I already built it. But I have noticed that when it's done, the build, it was $6.99. It's now $9.99. Oh, that's blooming inflation for you, isn't it? Typical. Where am I? Bear with me, I've just lost myself. Suddenly, when you do these YouTube chats, if you don't read it and you scroll down, it just scrolls right to the end and you're like, oh my God, where am I? What happened there? I'm going to go right down. If I missed your comment, I apologise for that, but I'll try and come up and get there to catch up with you because there's 141 people in here at the moment. I have a question for you, Wayne. Jimmy, this is Jimmy Hendershot. Besides my DeLorean, I have two other builds I'm interested in. The Batmobile and Ecto 1. They're both my favourite vehicles. I don't know which one I should do suggestions. Ecto 1, because I've heard no news that the Batmobile is being released. So at least that way you've got an idea of that one's definitely coming out. Jason, I had to take the DeLorean apart because the motherboard and the button stopped working. Jason Platt, same thing happened to me. Issue 91. Watch the video. In fact, I actually bought a new motherboard realising the problem wasn't the motherboard. Starbird was a spaceship of sound that changed sound as it flew. Starbird? Why do I recognise that? Starbird. Merlin was a red phone type game with tic-tac-toe. Starbird, yeah, I do remember that one. Been looking at some Build the Victory builds for a few years ago. You have your work out. Yeah, tell me about it, David. I haven't underestimated, put it that way. The reputation precedes me, and it's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to build a ship with loads of rigging, which would really challenge me. I've got everything. Look, I've got a table vise over there. I've got benders, pliers. I've got every bit of tool that I'm going to need to do the build. So I'm just ready to start the build. So what? When just there's a picture guide to sell £20 on Marketplace. Is there? I'm after one, but you got to be careful, Mark, because they did re-release the big track, which I don't mind the re-release one, but they released a mini version. I want the full-size version. I see your channel, Mrs. Green. Yes, Simon Bagoga? Bagoga? Hi, Simon. Thank you for watching. Right, okay, I think I've caught up. So what I'm going to do now, be nice if they do extras to make Ecto 1. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch camera. Bada bing! And I'm just going to show you the Victory. Now this is pack 1. These are available online, but I've got Mrs. Worldaway to print these out for me. And if you can see some of the parts, this is just stage 1. You've got some of the wooden parts here, and they're getting you build the cannon. It does come with glue, this one, wood glue. They recommend using wood glue rather than super glue on just these bits here, because obviously with super glue it sticks instantly, and I guess there's going to be a lot of moving around in it. But as you can see, it's really detailed, and you're having to cut your own metal strips for the cannons here, painting the cannons black. They've got, I think that's super glue there that they're actually putting in. See, so stage 1 would basically build the cannon for us and pretty much build the first part of the frame of the ship. That would be one video. Whoops. And then if I go over to stage 2, we're building the anchor, putting some more frame on, going back to the anchor. This whole bit here is a little bit like what the Thunderbird 2 was. It goes back to a section after doing something else. See, they're recommending using the table vise, which is why I got one of those. Definitely going to need it. And then that's what the anchor's going to look like finished, and I'm going to try and paint and weather as I go along to do this, because they're not this colour when you get them, and I'm going to show you that. And then I won't go through them all, they're all available on the line, but you can see how detailed this is. Let's go further down into it. Look, we're actually building some of the boats for it. I mean, it looks really impressive, but you can see where all your time's going to go. You're going to need needle nose files. We're actually bending some metal. Wow. So let's show you. Well, look at those barrels there. This is what's coming in pack 2. That should be cool. But let's show you what we get in the first pack. And this is what I mean. This is how some of the parts come. They're laser cut, so I can just pull these off of the wood, as you can see there, if it comes up. And that's Gonna be fun. What else we got? We got some splints or bits of. I'd like to say they're balsa, but they're not balsa wood. They've got a bit more durability than balsa wood. But this is part of the anchor here. You can see some of the anchor sections there. Some of the cables. Oh my God, there's loads there. What else we got? More bits of the frame. This is all we get in pack 1. All laser etched to come out. Some of the planks there for the side, I'm guessing. Oh my God. I don't know what these are. I'm just taking them out as they come. So more bits of frame. I mean, you do get a lot for your money. More laser bits. There's the anchor. Looking just like that. And we're still going. More bits of frame. More bits of cannon there. There's the cannon. They do have the darkish wood there, actually. Just noticed that. But you are going to need a pin drill, pin vise, because you can't just use a real drill on this. You'll break the thing. More bits. This one's on card. This one is. Oh, it says they're not suitable for children under the age of 14. And this one's got the glue in it. This is it now, actually. And another one of the cannons there. So now you can see, you get loads with it. Absolutely. I'm just going to put all these back here. You can see why I'm going down to the Victory now. Because I want to take as many reference pictures as I possibly can. And I think it would be a novel introduction. Let's turn this back. I think it'd be a novel introduction to the build if I'm actually standing on the Victory when I introduce it. And if I could take enough pictures when I'm building something like the cannon or having to cut the individual cannon windows. God knows how many of those they are, but you need to cut them yourself. I'll have some photo references that I can resort back to, which is why I'm going to be at the Victory on Saturday. And the good news is this weekend the weather's going to be absolutely brilliant. So very much looking forward to it. What do you think of that? That was just pack 1. I mean, they have a look on the Model Space site. I will put the links in the channel. If you go over to my forum as well, you'll see the links in there for the Victory. But you'll see some of the build things. It's like, what have I started? But yeah, it's going to be a challenging build, that one. Anyway, back to the chat. Papo Zherzhurg. When is the Terminator due to come to Europe? I can't wait. I haven't got a clue at the moment. I think they've got enough problems with the UK release at the moment. Mark Clam, is the X-Wing still being sent from Italy? I believe it is. The best person to ask for that would be Life of Brian Dave, because I do believe he has issues 3 and 4. I haven't received them yet. Jimmy Hendershot, cool. Thank you, mate. No problems. Svi, be nice if they do extras to make the Ecto 1, Ecto 1A from Ghostbusters 2, the extra stuff on top. It's Eagle Moss. Of course they're going to do do an extension. You know what, Svi? I was down in Essex last weekend. They had the Ecto 1 at the Royal Shopping Centre in Southend. I don't know what the replica was like, but the pictures I saw looked pretty good. Paul Wiz Johnson. Thank you, Mark. The artist who did that was Paul Wiz Johnson. There we go. John Fairbrother. Were you going to put all the builds in? No idea. Well, look. You see my lightsaber on the wall just there? That's quite long. I'm going to have a shelf coming above the retro thing. That's where the Bismarcks come in. I've got about 1.5 meters there. So, unfortunately, if it's too high, I'm going to have to turn them over and drop it down a bit because I can't move these night lights. Because if you look at the night lights, they've got cracks on them. And those cracks are transfers. And I've moved them once already. I have to get a hairdryer on it to take them off and then reattach them somewhere else. If I try that again, I think they're going to fall to bits. And I think they're about $7.99 to buy them from Philips again. So, the Victory will probably go on the table behind me. But then you won't see it while I'm doing films, while I'm doing videos. So, I don't know. You notice I've got a green screen here as well. That's how I did that thing for the last Back to the Future videos. The green screen hooks up to a hook I've got on the ceiling up there, but you can't see that. The same hooks that are holding the Millennium Falcon there. It is the big one, Mark. It's ginormous. I had to cut it down because it didn't fit in there. It's a learning curve, Wayne, but you'll develop a lot of different skills. I can't wait to do it, Lee. I think if I do it at the pace I'm saying I'll do it at, and I'll take my time on it, I think I'll be all right. But when I saw them cutting the copper plates, I have to say, I was like, oh my God. Oh my god, let's hang on a second. Let's see if I can find it. Build the Victory. Da 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 da. Because this will just make you laugh. As a matter of fact, now what am I doing? I've actually got it on my Google Drive. Build the Victory. There we go. Build guide. Copper tiles instructions. Here we go. Right, check this out. Let's go over to the other monitor. Look at this. Look, so these come pre-packed. Look, copper tile packs. You get all the tiles here, and then when you come to do the ends of the ships, these bits here, so you're gonna lay them out like bricks all the way around, and it's quite easy to do until you get to the bits where the ship doesn't go sort of straight, and then you have to cut them. So it's giving you instructions here how to draw the lines, figure out how you want to cut them, and how to cut them. See? And it's telling you how to cut the copper tile. You need to have a glass table. They're saying, look, that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. But how long do you reckon that's going to take? That's going to take forever. Bearing in mind, you see all these holes here? You have to cut them yourself. That doesn't come pre-cut. So oh my god. But I mean, just look, that just looks impressive just the way it is there. See, I've got a smile on my face. I can't wait to build it. Philip, I don't think I'm going to have any time to do the Arduino now. I haven't even replaced my broken one, so I don't know what's going to happen with that yet. Perhaps when things slow down, I'll go back to that, because I really wanted to start doing the using delays more often, because that's what people are going to be using more when you're making your own builds, wanting to add your own lights, having different sort of delays for the different lights. For that reason, you can't use delay functions, but it's fallen off the table at the moment because I'm just concentrating more on these builds at the moment. Hi, Sebastian. Johnny, do you think it's wise to collect all my issues for the R2D2 and start my build once I have all issues? Not really, Johnny, because if you've got a problem that's wrong, or something's wrong or missing, how are you going to fix it if you haven't got that issue? Starbird was made for MB Electronic back in the... you know what? I remember the name of the game, but I don't remember the game. I mean, the only handheld ones I had, Carl, were Puck Monster and Head-to-Head Boxing. But does anyone remember, I think I might have mentioned it last time, the Mario game with 2 screens in the warehouse and you had to stop the crates falling off the conveyor belt? I'm after one of them next, but I can't remember what that game was called. But it was 2 screens. Anyone? Anyone? Fry. Bueller. Because if you do, make sure all your parts are there and they are broken. Yeah, that's what you said. Excellent. I've been to Chicken to build a ship. They look awesome. I've been to Chicken to build a ship. Chicken. I'd be tempted if they had a black pearl kit. They have had a black pearl kit, Svi. I don't know who did it. Yeah, someone, David's just said that. Dennis Krog, is there no way for people outside the UK to subscribe to these magazines? Really interested in Bismarck series. By the way, nice episode. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Not at the moment that I know of. My guess, find a reputable person on eBay and get it through them. And make sure they're not overcharging you on postage. All I know is 4 issues to send to America is about £30. The magazines are £9, so you do the maths. Andy Nash, hi Wayne. That's all right, Andy. Welcome aboard. Wayne Weatherwax. The wood is probably basswood and base face plywood, common in model ship making. Yeah, it's definitely not, because I've worked with balsa before, Wayne, and it's definitely not balsa. Balsa wood you could just like break, like it's just, and it's light. That's definitely not light. But it's I've been told I need a wood bender, which is why I bought one. To get those planks around. I've also got a lot of clamps because I'm going to be using a lot of clamps to do it, but I am going to take my time on it. Should look good though. Good adventure. Gonna need a bigger house. No, tell me about it. Jimmy Hendershot. Wayne, do you know if D'Agostini is going to do Star Wars helmets for American website? Did they never release that? I wasn't aware of that. I don't know, Jimmy. I'm still waiting for the Star Wars busts. In Spain, and France, they released the Star Wars bust collection. We never received that in the UK. It's all a question of licensing. And Jimmy, I tell you, at the moment, licensing for Star Wars, oh, it's a lot. Oh, the big track is the big version. Oh, excellent. I'll have to have a look at that. I loved my big track when I was a kid. That was one of my best Christmas presents. That and me +3 Spectrum. I wish they'd do Quint's boat from Jaws, the Orca. Isn't it an anniversary for Jaws today? 75. It came out in 75, didn't it? So, what is it? 75, 80? I don't know. It's an anniversary for Jaws today because it was trending on Twitter earlier on. Wayne, have you seen the video on YouTube of Ecto 1 with Dan Aykroyd? No, I haven't, Lee. Can you link us that, Lee? Good God, that's insane. It is. Do you have to steam bend the planks of the hull? No, you don't. Also, they make special clamps for model shipbuilding to hold the planks in place. I've got the clamps, Wayne, but I've also got an actual plank bender. I think it heats them as it bends them. It doesn't steam them, though. I've heard that Hermes have been having major issues with the computer system for the last couple of weeks. Who do Hermes deliver, Andrew? None of my stuff comes from Hermes, I have to say. As a matter of fact, my D'Agostini, this just come through normal post. And my Bismarck and my Terminators come through normal post as well. So, it's weird. Oh, when I did the copper tiles of the Victory, it took me 6 months. See, someone else said that, Sub-Zero, which is making me think I've got a week to do it. Perhaps that's going to have to be an adjournment for a month or so. Oh, my God. I'm looking at the picture again now, you know, and I'm like, it's going to take forever. We'll see. Heavens Eagle, Wayne, you're well on your way to suffering from AMS, Advanced Modeler Syndrome. The trip to visit HMS is a big step to get in there. I can't wait to get down there. But you know what? I can't wait to see the Mary Rose. When I saw the Mary Rose before, obviously it's in a tent and it's behind glass and they have to still keep putting water and stuff on it to keep it preserved. But they hadn't figured out the problem that when it's a humid day, all the windows steam up and someone had to be inside keeping wiping the windows. I think they rectified that problem now. So I might actually be able to see the ship this time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm doing that for Mrs. World Away now. I can't wait to see the Mary Rose again. It must have been 95, 94, 95 was the last time I saw it because they had a Festival of the Sea on in Portsmouth. That was a great weekend. But if you haven't been to Portsmouth, trust me, you need to go to Portsmouth. It's one of the nicest places on earth. And the good thing about Portsmouth is they very rarely get trouble on these police programs and stuff like that. They make out like it's the crime capital of the south, but you got to remember that they've got the police patrolling the city, and not only have they got the police patrolling the city, they've got the military police patrolling the city. So yeah, if there's any trouble, it's normally stamped out really quickly. Actually, in the city centre, I'm talking about. Because, you know, these sailors get off these boats and they just want to let down their hair. Mario Cement. Oh, was that what it was? Cement factory. Oh, right. I'll have to have a look on eBay. That's what I'm after. All I remember is a 2-screen thing and you had to pick up the crates. I thought it had something to do with milk bottles for some reason. I don't know why. Hi all, there is a professional on YouTube that is doing lessons with that kit, Wayne. As it's great. If interested, I'll post it. Yeah, bro, by all means, post his name. Any help would be appreciated. Because, like, looking at... I've got the instructions still open on this side. And just keep looking at it. I'm sweating. And I keep giving it sideways glances thinking, oh, my God. All those copper tiles make it look like the Golden Hind from Jason and the Argonauts. Evening, Ian Campbell. Matthew Boland. Anyone remember the arcade game in the night called Hologram Time Traveller? Google it. You think, wow, for the time. Hologram... No, I don't remember that one. I'll have to have a look. I've seen some hologram games, though, that used to be in the arcades. There's still some out there now. Yep, Andy Nash, nice and sunny. I'm going to be in my shorts. And if it's not, I'm still going to be in my shorts. Can't wait. But you know, last time I was on stream, you told me the water margin had closed. That just gutted me. Where am I going to eat now? Apparently, I'm eating in Cafe Rouge. So, yeah, that'd be nice. So I'm going to be out late Saturday night, I guess. We'll probably all end up in Tiger again or something. I don't know. We'll see. The Black Pearl's Hachette is one of my first fans. Really? I'm surprised that one didn't get a re-release. But again, it's probably licensing. But now, I think Pirates of the Caribbean's finished now, hasn't it? It may get a reboot without Johnny Depp. But I can't see that coming out again. Neil Harrison's just saying about the X-Wing. Is that the... 2 issues every month and then from August 5 issues every 5 weeks or something? I'll just be grateful to get issues 3 and 4. Again, D'Agostini in Italy. I'm waiting. You've taken the money. I'd like to get me stock. Agent G, hi, I'd like to share with you some good news today. It was launched in the Netherlands by Eaglemouse Aston Martin DB5. They must be doing that everywhere, but I haven't heard anything about it. And they did say they'll contact me, but I don't know. Can you imagine if I have to do the DB5 as well? I said I've got a friend who built it last time, so I've seen it. And he told me some of the problems he had with it. Getting a part, I think it was a screw that they couldn't get hold of or something. I don't know. Lee Goodship or Chris Goodship, if you're watching this, what was it? Perhaps you can put it in the comments in this video, because I don't think you watch live. They do a Star Wars figure collection. Yeah, I've seen the bus collection thing. Jaws is 44 years old. Oh my god. How old do I feel? Jimmy and someone, sorry if I asked you to become cute. No, it's no problems, Jimmy. That's what this whole forum is. I mean, I haven't seen you all for a month, so it's nice just to get chatting and tell you what I've been up to. What else have we been up to? See, my retro corner hasn't even moved. I'm so gutted that I haven't done another 80s video because just everything came along at once, I guess. But there you go. There's me at the beginning of the year worried that I won't have a channel anymore because there was nothing to build. And now look, we've reached June and it's like I'm being inundated. It's a shame about Life of Brian's Dave having a flood in his garage though. Dave, I hope that's all sorted out for you if you're watching this video because that'd be gutting. Oh. You have to tell me if you've lost much. Game & Watch Donkey Kong. How do you do that, Wayne? Lee, how do I do that, Wayne? I'm just looking. Oh, how do you link? Just put it in chat. Does it not let you link in chat? Just send me an email then, Lee, at worldofwayneuk@gmail.com. Hello, huge fan. Oh, thank you, Kai. My favourite's Terminator. I wish it would never end because I love the videos. What's your favourite? At the moment, the Bismarck's my favourite. I think the problem we're going to have with the Terminator, even though the last issue was brilliant, seeing all that head come together, is that we're going to have a lot of repetition. Because obviously, once you've done one arm, you're doing exactly the same thing on the other arm. It's going to be the same thing for the legs. God knows what's going on with the body, but it's got to cover 120 issues. So, Mark Lamb, is there any news that the UK will stop the X-Wing not coming from Italy? Yes, Mark. August, I've heard. It's going to be coming out August with a television campaign in August, which is why you probably see that if you order before a certain time in September on the YouTube video, because that's when the promotion starts, which is another reason why I think they're releasing 2 issues at a time and then going for 5. I don't know why they're doing that. I haven't got a clue. No problem with Wayne letting your hair down, yeah. I did have hair at the beginning. If you watch some of my videos, like the last, say, 3 videos, you'll see I've actually got hair. And then Mrs. Welder Wayne said, yeah, done for that. It's going to shave it off. So that's why I'm bald again. You'll be so busy building that maybe we should put some date nights in the diary now. Well, Mrs. Welder Wayne, you'll have to speak to my PA about that. And I'll see if I can schedule you in. But, you know, if I can't, we'll have to take a rain check and I'll reschedule you. We'll use Google Calendar. Hi, Wayne. The guy's called Paul McWhirter. He does the programming with you on Arduino. Paul McWhirter. Ah, right. Why have I heard that name? Paul McWhirter. Has he got a YouTube video? Because I recognise that name. Wait, the Nintendo Game & Watch which with conveyors is Mario. Oh, is it? Thank you, Mighty T4. Hang on. Oops, let's close that down. Yeah, you're right. 1983 Mario Bros. LCD game. £82? What? £82? £82? Oh my god. Game & Watch, you're right. That was the one. And I had it as a kid. Oh, £82. I resent having to spend £82. See, all your date nights for the next 6 months are cutting copper tiles. Yeah, tell me about it. I like the Game & Watch Popeye game. I don't remember that one. When are you making an appearance at a club event? Oh, Mark, I'll tell you what. I said I'm at London Film and Comic Con at the end of July. I'm at Insomnia for 5 days at the end of August. I'm on my honeymoon in August. I'm on a kid's holiday at the end of July, beginning of August. I'm just so busy, and I'm doing all these builds as well. The next event I'm going to be at is London Film and Comic Con, so I don't know if the R2 Builders Club's going there. But I'm going to hopefully meet William Zabka, Martin Cove, the two new guys from the Cobra Kai series, Christina Ricci. I've got a friend who wants to see Brendan Fraser. But Robert Carlyle's there. I wouldn't mind meeting him, I have to say. And I think that's all that really grabbed my attention. Yeah, I like the Karate Kid guest. That's what I'm really going for. I had issue 18 of Back to the Future build yesterday. 8 months late, Ian. Oh my god, I cancelled 6 months ago because the distribution issues of EM. Doesn't this demonstrate it well? Oh my god. It beggars belief. I mean, the problem is, like, the philosophy is there that they make a brilliant thing and then they get the logistics to get it built and then they put it in a warehouse and then it just falls down on the delivery side. I don't know why that is. I don't know why these companies are set in their stone about giving one delivery a month. And if you miss it or something's wrong, you have to wait till the next month. What's that all about? They need to get a distribution contract. That's what they need. Eric Vincent, surprised Igmos hasn't hit the NASCAR scene or the IndyCar scene. Well, they are doing this die-cast club now, which is going to introduce new cars and put all their cars under one like roof. So you got the DeLorean, the DB5, and they're going to keep expanding on that. So it's got like the Eagle Boss Garage, I think it was marketed me as. So they don't spray the Mary Rose anymore. It's in a sealed chamber. Oh, excellent, Sabermaster. That's even better. Where you putting the Terminator, Wayne? Lee, absolutely no idea. Standing next to me, right here. Right there. Hey, I'll put him up with C-3PO. That'll freak out the fans. I need some Star Trek merchandise. I've had a complete rewatch of Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm on season 6 now. I love it. And it's just a shame that they're not building the Enterprise D now until they decide that it's going to be a better model. But yeah, that has been put on hold, if anyone wasn't aware, the Enterprise D. I haven't heard from Robbie Bobby. He did like some of my Instagram posts. But I don't know. I know he was getting frustrated with the fingers and stuff off the Terminator. But no, I don't know what's happened with Robbie Bobby at the moment. Tiger does... Yes, you won't end up in Tiger because that closed also. It's having a reverb. Will open some... Oh, wow. See, now this is how long it's been since I was last in Portsmouth. Oh my god, Tiger's gone. Well, we'll go bowling. Is the bowling alley still there? Is the cinema still there? If I can recall, Wayne, there is about 4,500 copper tiles in that pack. Oh my god. You're not filling me with confidence, Sub-Zero, at all. The reboot of Child's Play film is coming out tomorrow. Will you go and watch it? I love the original, but the problem is these 80s horror films don't transcend well to like present day. All the remakes I've seen so far have been absolutely god awful. So I haven't got much hope in it, to be honest with you. Tiger's closed, but you can go to Prism. I can't believe Tiger's closed. You know, there was a... Andy, do you know Port Solent really well? They had a lovely pub there called The Mermaid. And I don't believe it's called The Mermaid anymore, but the pub's still there. It's called something else. But the last time I went there, I was so disappointed. I was like... Portsmouth keeps changing. That was around about the time they had something called the Char Bar. Has anyone ever heard of that restaurant, the Char Bar? You've got like a barbecue in the middle of your table and they just bring out raw meat to you to cook. So you cook your own food. No wonder that went bloody belly up. Why would you go out to dinner to cook your own food? We've just got a new... I live in Corby. We got a new restaurant opening up in Kettering called the Jurassic Grill. And it's like a rainforest cafe sort of Jurassic themed restaurant, which I'm dying to go to, but they're cash free restaurant. So you order everything online basically. And then you got a table. I can't wait to try that one out. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Tolka, yeah, you know what you're going to be doing, Mrs. Rodaway. You've been helping me. I know Norris McWhirter, Guinness Book of Records. He died years ago. You're making me wonder now, Andy, what other places that I used to frequent in Gunwharf that has closed. Because I know Next closed for Ralph Lauren, because my friend's the manager of Ralph Lauren in Gunwharf. But is HMV still open? The Nike clearance store? I can't wait to get down there. I'm itching to. But it's about a 3-hour drive from where I am here to Portsmouth, so we're leaving early. Wayne Weatherwax, here is US Disney just opened their Star Wars attraction. I've seen loads of pictures of that. It looks brilliant. Would not believe the merchandise they have. You can go there and do full cosplay, including fully costuming yourself while there. I am so there. When it comes to Disney World in, I think it's November time it's coming there. I've already told Mrs. Wilder Wayne that she needs to book some tickets. Forget the kids. just me and Mrs. Wilder Wayne. The UK Ghostbusters will be a London Film and Comic Con. I'm hoping to be there with a Proton Pack and test the guy. Oh, wow, that'd be cool. Sweet, if you're there, I might see you then. Do you work Sundays, Svi? Or is your shop closed on Sundays? I haven't got a clue. I had Donkey Kong game. And I remember the Donkey Kong game I watched. I just like that Mario one, but £82. Oh my God. That's scary. Hero Collector debut, build your own Ecto. Yeah, I've seen that as well, Lee. Someone did mention that about they filmed a private thing for me to actually look around it, and it looks really good, the built thing. It's just good that they've got that into sort of like, you know, production now, and that we are going to get the opportunity to build it. But you got to remember, it's a lot bigger than the DeLorean. And even though I know on video that the DeLorean looks small, believe me, it's massive. So God knows where that would go. I mean, I've got this whole side of the room here. See, I've got a door here, so I can't really put anything else here. So, I don't know. Perhaps I'll have to build some shelves just behind me here. I don't know. I've only got about a foot between the back of my head and the front of the Millennium Falcon here. So, if I go back too far, I'm going to start whacking my head. And you got a replacement of 37 of R2-D2, 6 months of waiting. The problem is, once they've done the full run, it's going to be hard to get stock of it. Unless you go abroad, I guess, where it's still in production. Because once these things are out of production, you're not getting them again. I noticed that Paint with Penny and Horlicks were doing the 3D orrery. I did an orrery with Eagle Moss, the original one with all the planets. And I bent one of the brackets that are holding the planet. You couldn't get it anymore. So... guess where that went? That was about £600 well spent. Metal recycling, that's where that went. I just love the Next Generation. I like Deep Space Nine. I'm a big fan of it as well. Voyager, not so much. Although it's bearable, watch it. Enterprise was god awful, and Discovery... I can't even believe it got another season, Discovery. But this Picard, J.J. Abrams Picard, that looks good. Star Wars outfits, all available in new Disney Star Wars attraction. Wow, you can leave it. I really need to make sure I've got a lot of money. The problem is, Wayne, with all this Brexit thing going on at the moment, the pound to the dollar is god awful. When I went to America in 2007... it was almost $2. Almost $2 to the pound. And now I think it's 1.32. So you can see the exchange rate's terrible for us in the UK at the moment. Eric Vincent, when you said £82, I thought you meant the game weighed £82. That's America's won't be like that. £82, I don't know, at the moment that's about $110. $120. The narcoleptic, what do you think of the rumour that Elizabeth Shue will appear in Cobra? Yeah, she's going to appear in it. You know she is, because she ain't doing anything at the moment. And these actors get older. They struggle for work. I want to see Chozan back as well. That'd be brilliant. Bring them all back. Mike Barnes from the Karate Kid 3. Hi, well, I don't know if this has been said already, but the Model Space UK YouTube channel, the Build Dive HMS is very... No, Doug, that's the whole reason why I got into doing the Victory, because of the HMS Victory build on their YouTube channel. I'm hoping that when I do my videos, though, I'm doing it with a bit more instruction rather than just showing you what, you know, how the bits go together and stuff. The Mermaid's Now Harvester, still a nice pub, but I'm staying in Port Solent, so I'm probably going to end up in there as well. HMV closed about 6 weeks ago, Wayne. How many more things have closed in Portsmouth? Oh my God. Adidas, Nike, Fred Perry, Ralph Lauren are still there. Yay! It's bigger than the Root Masters, 31 inches long, Hector. Wow. No, I get to stay at home on Sunday, mate. That's the day. No, I'm coming down Saturday, Svi. But I'm travelling down in the morning, and I think that it depends when my navigator takes me, then it might take me on the M3. If it takes me on the M3, I'll be passing close to Eastleigh. If not, it normally takes me down the A3 through Hindhead, and I come into Portsmouth from the other side. But we'll see. We'll see what the traffic's like in the morning. Hi Wayne, when will you be doing the Yamaha M1 Rossi bike? I won't now, Glenn. When I was building that, I was doing that for D'Agostini as a promotion, but they didn't want me to build it anymore. So it's still sitting in bits in a box that I've got under there. HMV and Guernsey shut in January, but they still got loads of stock inside the store, but only done a few sales days so far. A lot of HMVs are closing down, but the one near me in Kettering's still open, and the one in Basildon got a reprieve, and that's still open, I believe. You're more Chichester way. Well, Andy, I work with someone in Chichester. I work for a car dealership in Chichester, but from my home here. I know Chichester very well, because I used to go down to Bognor a lot. As a matter of fact, you just had some drama at the local Bognor, I heard on the news today. Brown Bunny, hi, Wayne, have you heard the new thing on Facebook, Flat Earth? Yeah, they're banning any stuff to do with fake advertising, fake news, and Flat Earth. Flat Earth is just attention seekers. We all know what that is. You've heard the Picard series? No, it's going to be brilliant, Saber Master. It's got Patrick Stewart in it. It could be terrible, but then it would be brilliant. Wayne, bring us back a legacy lightsaber from Disney Darkside. What, the one that you make yourself for $189 or something? Oh, could do with one of them, though. I always wanted to get Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. At the moment, I've only got Anakin's. This was the original Force FX ones, which came out for about £100. But again, on eBay, they're a lot of money. Yeah, I bet it is. That's about car parts and the exchange rate. Richard Rose, Homeware, I did notice Ghostbusters figures with Ecto 1. Think that this might be on premium. Yeah, I'll have to wait to see when they come out. We're going to get some free gifts as well. Talking about figures, though, the Victory comes with figures as well. And it's going to be like painting my old Dungeons & Dragons figures again. I'm going to need this again. Probably a bigger one, I reckon. And probably this to keep me cool. Although I said I have got a fan on me now. I bought myself a new fan because with these studio lights on and doing the build and it being summer, or trying to be summer outside, it gets bloody hot in here. Well, if you're stopping Eastleigh on your way down, pop in and say hello. I'll be stabbing a lass in the fire all day. Hey, at least you got your day planned. What do you think of the Orville? I love it. And the last series was absolutely brilliant, and I'm glad it's been renewed as well. Because it was a bit touch and go now. I can't think why they'd cancel it. The Orville was way better than any of the new Star Treks that came out. So when are you considering the 1/1 scale Terminator skull, the vinyl one? Probably not, Marty. The reason for that is that my friend actually had a proper metal Terminator skull 1/1 thing, and it sat on his side, and it had a switch which made the lights glow up, and it played music and stuff like that. I believe it was made by Mooncrest Models, but I don't know if Gary's still got that mould. Again, Chris, if you're watching this, you'll have to let me know. Mooncrest Models, they did a full metal 1/1 Terminator. I live in Bracklesham Bay where the practice... Really? Oh my God. Well, down the road from us, we got Ibrook Reservoir where they practice the bombing runs for the Dam Busters. That's the only history we got here. I mean, like, I don't know, 600 yards down the road, I've got a castle next to my house, Rockingham Castle, where they filmed the Val Kilmer film, Top Secret. That's just there. There, I'm looking at it. Hi again, Wayne. I have to ask, how do you become a YouTuber? Because I love to model building issues. Kai, becoming a YouTuber, you need two things. You need a camera, and you need really good sound. You need three things. And light. I would substitute any day my camera over the light. You need light. Loads and loads and loads of light. Forget the camera. You can use your phone for that. And then you just broadcast and go on social media and advertise your channel. And no one will watch you, and you just keep doing it again and again and again and being persistent and persistent and persistent. And eventually one person will watch you, and then perhaps two, and then perhaps three. And then it's a bit exponential after that, and it just goes up and up and up. And the more people that watch you, the more times it gets sort of like elevated. But you should interact. That's the big thing as well. Interact with everyone. And be down to earth. Don't be fake on camera. This is me. What you see now is me in real life. Mrs. Welderwayne will vouch for me for that. And Mark Tadgell's met me in real life. This is me. Just a worm. You got Darth Vader's. Like I had Lee. I did have Darth Vader's one as well, but I gave it to my 6-year-old. If he's watching this, not my 6-year-old now. I haven't got a 6-year-old now. My 6-year-old who's now 19, and he broke it. So Jack, if you're watching this, never forgiven you. Philip Letley, the Flat Earth Society follows all around the globe. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? The thing is, you tell a flat earther that sentence and they don't get it. Take me where the RAF would be. Ah, right, cool. Yeah, I did see the Iron Man suit. That's amazing. Absolutely, man. Adam Savage is a brilliant builder. I'll tell you another guy I watch. I watch Evil Ted Smith, is it? Hang on. I'll tell you what his name is. You might hear me yabbering on in a moment. His name is... Yeah, it's Evil Ted Smith. He's going to San Diego Comic-Con this year. You should subscribe to him. He makes cosplay out of foam and armour and stuff like that. This guy here. Brilliant channel. Absolutely brilliant. I've been watching him for ages. When I first started watching him, this guy was only on 10,000 subscribers. Now look, 180,000. He deserves it. A lot of ideas for moulding and making costumes and stuff comes from him. He's brilliant. So, all good. Okay, look, it's 9:10. I've got one more day's work tomorrow, and then I am off to Portsmouth. So, I'm going to leave it there. It's been a great chat. I said I will have a DeLorean video out probably tomorrow, hopefully. And there won't be any other videos probably until about Tuesday next week. And then I'll start getting something together for the victory, which I can't wait. Loads of pictures coming up. So if you do follow me on social media, on Twitter or on Instagram, on World of Wayne on Instagram as well, or even the Facebook page, you're going to probably see an influx of pictures this weekend. So other than that, look, thank you all for watching and take care. See you later.